You might find yourself asking, discipline, what is it exactly? This question hums softly in your mind as you search for a spark to burn away the fog of procrastination. You feel restless, as if a part of you is yearning for something greater. A spirit bends before heaven, and deep inside, a soul stirs with the power to make your inner demons kneel. You are on a journey of self-discovery, seeking the truth of discipline and how it can transform your life. At first glance, discipline may feel strict or even fearsome. We often misunderstand it as a heavy burden, an endless list of rules and chores. But real discipline is very different. It is not about punishment or rigid control. Instead, discipline is a divine flow, a gentle force that guides you towards your highest self. It is an act of mercy to yourself, a kind of apology and forgiveness for times you have faltered or lost focus. In its true form, discipline protects you from your own yin energy, the dark side of doubt, fear, and laziness. It quietly devours your potential. Consider discipline your faithful defender against procrastination and doubt. When your weaknesses rear their heads, discipline stands firm, reminding you of your purpose. It does not beat you down with harshness or guilt. It supports you with patience and care. This loving strength is what makes discipline so pure and powerful. It comes from within but feels almost sacred, like a gift from something greater than yourself. To understand discipline, imagine a river flowing smoothly between its banks. The water does not revolt against the banks. Instead, it follows their shape and adjusts its path, always moving forward. Discipline is that river, and your life's goals are the riverbanks. Boundaries guide the flow, but the water itself is free and ever-changing. In the same way, discipline provides structure without suffocating your spirit. It is not a fixed set of rules handed down to you, but a living, breathing approach to life, a mindset to embrace. Some might think discipline means waking up at dawn, eating bland meals, or working endlessly. While those actions can be part of a disciplined life, they are only outward expressions. The heart of discipline is a choice you make every moment to align your actions with your dreams. It's the whisper in your ear saying, rise and try again, even after you've fallen, or stay focused when shiny distractions call your name. Deep inside each of us, there lurks a shadow. You might call this your dark side, your inner demon, or simply the voice of doubt. It shows up as excuses, fear, boredom, or temptation. It whispers, why start now? You can always try later, or one more break won't hurt, or just watch one episode. Even a small nudge can grow this yin energy into a roaring pause that stops your progress. This is where discipline plays the role of a courageous guardian. Imagine discipline as a knight with a light sword and gentle hands. It doesn't harm, but it cuts through uncertainty. It bows respectfully to higher purpose and does not waver. When you nurture discipline, you make your soul so resilient that your demons have nowhere to hide. They must bow at the presence of your determination. Remember, a gentle rain can turn a wasteland into a garden over time. Similarly, discipline's quiet strength transforms your chaos into order. Each day you choose discipline over indulgence. Each time you pick progress over comfort, your inner darkness shrinks a little. It might still be there, but it grows weaker. And with discipline as your defender, you learn to stand tall, even when doubts begin to whisper. Look around. Nature thrives by its rules. The sun rises and sets. Seasons change on time. Rivers carve the earth. Everything in the universe flows according to a natural discipline. Yet among all creations, humans alone often rebel against order. We crave comfort and thrill, but that can sometimes lead us astray from our true path. This is the noble call of humanity. Think of those long ago who built great civilizations not for easy leisure, but to serve a vision. The heroes in stories, the inventors and leaders of the past, they lived by a purpose greater than comfort. They knew that achievement comes not from ease, but from challenge. Modern life tempts us with comfort and constant entertainment. It whispers that we deserve rest every second, or quick joy instead of hard work. A bright screen beckons with endless distractions. Shortcuts offer immediate gratifications, but deep down, you know you were not made for only that. Discipline is often mistaken for a rigid code, an unchanging set of regulations. But real discipline is much more fluid. It's like the ocean, adaptable yet powerful. It ebbs and flows with life's changes, yet always stays true to the moon's pull, your ultimate goals and values. Think about nature. A tree bends with the storm, yet does not break. A river may change course over centuries, but always flows toward the sea. This is the natural way, to be rooted yet adaptable, firm yet gentle. Discipline teaches us this same wisdom. By practicing discipline, you learn to interact with nature, not as a master or a slave, but as a respectful partner. Nature operates with cycles, day and night, work and rest, effort and patience. When you align with these cycles, You don't burn out. You make a sacred pact with life's rhythm. Have you ever noticed how disorder arises when boundaries disappear? In nature, boundaries are everywhere. The atmosphere confines life to Earth. Each species has its niche. Even in our society, boundaries provide safety and clarity. Property lines keep neighbors respectful. Traffic lanes prevent accidents. And societal norms help us treat each other well. In our personal lives, boundaries work the same way. Setting boundaries isn't about rejecting the world. It's about organizing it. When you say no to too many distractions, you're saying yes to your priorities. When you honor a schedule or a promise, you're building trust with yourself. Each boundary you set is like a fence that protects the garden of your life, keeping the weeds of chaos and confusion out. Boundaries connect you with the sacred order of the universe. Think of your soul as part of a grand symphony. Without boundaries, the music turns into noise. With boundaries, each instrument plays its part, and a beautiful harmony emerges. Discipline sets those boundaries gently, guiding you towards harmony in your own life. Picture the different roles you play each day. In the morning, you might be a friend, patient and kind with your family or roommates. The afternoon, you become a student or worker, focused and diligent. In the evening, you might be a lover or dreamer, full of compassion and imagination. Each role has its own tempo and melody. You wouldn't use the same tone of voice with your cat as you do with your partner. You wouldn't treat your textbooks like you treat your favorite book of poetry. That's because each relationship, each role has its own beautiful boundary and purpose. In our modern world, there's a constant pull toward more possessions, more achievements, more experiences. But discipline often whispers a different message. Less is more. This is the essence of minimalism. Not just an aesthetic, but a mindset of simplicity that leads to inner peace. Consider your surroundings. Are there corners of your space cluttered with things you rarely use? Do you feel overwhelmed by endless notifications or commitments? Minimalism suggests a profound solution. By having less, you actually gain more. More space, more clarity, more time for what truly matters. Imagine taking a deep breath in a quiet room. Every breath is fuller. Your mind feels clearer. Your heart feels lighter. That's the effect of minimalism on your life. It creates room for peace and contentment. When you apply discipline to what you own and what you do, you let the unnecessary go. You stop multitasking on every little thing and start focusing on what brings growth and joy. This does not mean deprivation. Instead, it means choice. You choose books that inspire you, friendships that nourish you, activities that challenge you in good ways. You don't let your life overflow with so many things that you lose track of the essentials. By practicing minimalism, each day becomes more meaningful. To see minimalism in action, think of an artist's sketchbook. They don't fill the page with every color under the sun, just to see everything mixed into mud. They choose the colors they need for that moment, leaving white space around them so each color shines. Your life too needs those white spaces. Time to think, to rest, to wonder. Discipline helps you keep that canvas clear, so the art of your life remains vibrant. Now you see that discipline is not a harsh master, but a compassionate guide. It flows like a sacred river. It defends you against your own darkness. It aligns you with the noble purpose of existence. It is patience and persistence, forgiveness and focus. Embracing discipline is embracing who you truly are. It is returning to the child within you who once marveled at the night sky and believed anything was possible. It is echoing the courage of the ancients who built pyramids, wrote symphonies, and explored unknown lands, all driven by disciplined vision. Let discipline be your eternal mindset. Each morning, as you wake and say your resolve, let it flow through your veins like the tide that never rests. Each evening, forgive any missteps and promise to try again, knowing that this cycle of discipline is your sacred rhythm. In the end, discipline is your ally on the path of life. It helps connect your soul with the divine order, grounding your dreams in reality. It shines light on your strengths and comforts your weaknesses. By living with discipline, you bring honor and glory not only to yourself, but to the spirit of humanity. So go forth with disciplined heart and curious mind. Let the spark of determination burn down procrastination and fear. Stand tall before the heavens, and let your inner demons kneel before the unwavering flow of your will. The journey may be long, but remember, even the longest river finds the sea, and even the smallest spark can start a lasting flame.